So I was like, shoot, like 3 dudes in the camera. It doesn't get gayer than that.
I think I found the intro clip.
O'Reilly enough to.
Yeah, we know.
This is episode 58.
Episode 58.
One thing in life.
One thing in life.
I'm Stedman.
I'm Wade.
I'm Riley.
All right. Riley, for the people who don't know you, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself, maybe how old you are, what you do for work, not where you work, and some hobbies you got, man.
All right. I'm 22 years old. I work at Burger King. Yep. And my job is project manager. Yep.
Project manager.
Yes, sir.
BK?
Yep. I'm opening locations everywhere.
Oh shit, good man.
Yeah. Facts.
We don't support BK. We're
Yeah, we're
rivalries.
McDonald's.
We're McDonald's.
Oh. No.
At least we have ice cream machines.
Oh. Okay.
It casually may not work if you pop up at 11 p.m.
Hey, we got them spicy fucking chicken fries. I got you. And
I give you that.
And we got crunch wraps because you guys got rid of your shit for no reason.
Sponsor us, McDonald's.
Sponsor, yeah.
And
I want year-round Shamrock Shakes.
That
shout out. That'd be fire.
That'd be fire.
I would not-
That's
I
a
would not-
cash grab right there, McDonald's. If you watch this,
Not sponsored.
but yeah,
Oh, Gringos.
Yeah. A little bit. Some hobbies I got. I like playing games. And I collect Legos and Pokemon cards, but not religiously. So I'm not that much of a nerd. Let's go.
I wouldn't even say it's a nerd. That's just kind of the new hype right now.
That is,
Pokemon
yeah. I
cards.
mean, like, there's a lot of reselling going on right now. Some new shit. Like, any sneakerheads out there, like, they got some fucking Pokemon cards that go for like $1,000+ dollars, bro. It's crazy.
if you know, you know.
Facts. Side hustle.
You
Come
can't.
on now.
You can't just be putting people on like that.
I mean,
now
like,
it's gonna be.
The market's already tough, bro. Like, Pokemon's all sold out. So like, if people even try to get in, don't do it now. Everything's so fucking expensive, bro. Like a pack of Pokemon cards usually like $5, bro. People were selling that shit for like $8, $10. Don't get into it, bro. Just wait.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do my little spiel before I forget. This is a judgment-free zone, so don't feel you gotta filter yourself or hold yourself back.
Awesome.
And then I don't know if you want him to sign the skateboard or something.
yeah, I was gonna do that here in
Will I
a
come
second.
up
I was
and
gonna.
skate, bro?
Not anymore. I used to when I fucking didn't have a car.
Hey.
Back in the day, man.
Yo, this has got hella stories on it. You
Yeah.
can tell.
Whatever color you want
Damn.
to pick from here, man.
So, since I happen to know Riley a decent amount here, out of your anime list that you've gotten down, what's been the best one that's been recommended to you?
Solo Leveling on
Dude.
Netflix. Like
On Netflix. What are you?
No,
talking
sorry.
about?
I'm sorry.
That's
It's
on
on Crunchyroll. My fault. I got mixed up with a different one. But thank you.
No.
No, that's one I got to get into. People have been hyping that one up. But this really,
In my opinion,
I'll put that lower on the list then maybe. Maybe I'll hold that one.
if you're okay with weird animes, it's similar to like a Chainsaw Man in terms of like.
I didn't like
weirdness level.
Chainsaw Man.
So you might not like Dan.
Yeah, maybe I'll pull it off now. So I cut you off there.
You're good.
But Solo Leveling, the new season dropped, and I have not seen it.
Bro.
Yeah, I heard it's really good though. So I got to get back on that. But
so
like,
good.
I kind of took a break from anime because I get this thing where like I don't watch it, and then when I get into one, I watch it like religiously. And it's not healthy. So I've kind of like,
Same shit, bro.
yeah, I'm on my hiatus right now. I got it. I'm clean for about 3 months or so.
Once that itch starts itching.
Yeah,
man.
then I'm just like shit. Because then I gotta go watch Invincible too. I haven't finished that yet.
I
heard
haven't
it's-
even seen that one.
Dude, it's so
It is
good. It's good as hell. But I keep seeing like these clips and shit about the newest like Invincible season, and I want to like finish that. I think that's like all I really care about to like watch new stuff though.
Okay, just Invincible and Solo Leveling.
Yeah, I mean like I've got this tradition with my buddies. There's this anime called Your Lie in April. It's like it's a sad romance anime, and I'm kind of a sucker for romance animes, especially the ones that are like only 12 episodes long and leave you on a cliffhanger. I don't know why, but I am. But anyways, so we have this tradition where every April You're supposed to watch
I
Your
love
Line
lover
April.
boy over here.
Bro.
Oh, my
You
bad, my
don't
bad.
have to hold
My
it.
fault, my fault.
You're
I just
good.
felt so honored, you know.
If you want to hold it, you can.
Hold
It's
his
up to
wood?
you.
No, yeah, hey, hey.
Whoa, whoa,
I mean,
whoa. Hold on.
let's
bro.
cut the brakes here for a second.
Please. Pump the brakes.
Next question.
yeah, yeah.
You're going on a tangent about
Yeah,
anime
yeah. So like,
romances.
yeah. So like every April we watch Your Line April just to feel like depressed again, just for a little bit. and I don't know why. It's this tradition we
Just hang
have.
around with me, bro.
Yeah.
I can give you depression.
Bro.
Yo, like a leech, just.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not do it this past April. What, today's the 26th, right?
Yeah, you still got time.
I got time.
25th.
25th.
I'm chilling. I got time. Yeah, but I gotta do that too. But that's about it. Not really been watching a lot
Tonight.
of stuff. What's tonight?
You said poker night. We'll just turn
Oh
on during
yeah,
poker
yeah.
night.
I might. Yeah, Tyler loves watching anime, so.
Oh shit.
All right.
So I put him on.
I got an icebreaker for you. What's you say you play video games, man.
Yeah.
What's is it console or PC?
I was console, but I switched over to PC back in 2020. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the better console, Xbox or PlayStation? Controversial hot take.
Ooh, that's a.
Steam Shield.
That's. You're right. No. Can I just say PC superior? I'm just kidding. No, honestly, lately it's got to be Xbox, but like I think they're equal now. But like back then, it was definitely a run for your money for the 360 or versus the PS3. Like that was revolutionary. Like that was cutthroat. But I think PlayStation was winning with the PS4 and like how they had the whole like PlayStation exclusives. They were like fire. You know, got like Spider-Man
Yeah.
and like Last of Us. Speaking of which, TV show Last of Us,
Great show.
great fucking show.
Great fucking
Put
show.
you guys on. If you haven't seen it,
I
watch
haven't.
it. Last of Us
Especially
TV show.
since you haven't played the game.
No,
Oh!
I played the game a
You
couple
played-
of times.
The first and second one?
Yeah.
Not the second one. Just
Ooh,
the
Oh,
you're
yeah,
in
you're in for a treat.
Yeah, you're in for a treat if you haven't played the second one.
first. I heard the ending's ass on the second one.
Debatable.
Debatable. It like if you
Depending whose side you take, I say.
yeah, or if
Right?
I mean,
I'm not gonna.
hey, I'm
no,
not gonna
don't say
spill
anything.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
say
gonna
nothing.
spill it.
You just gotta figure out yourself.
Dude, you don't know how long I've been holding in the biggest secret of this show from my girlfriend, and we've been watching it, and I was like, "There's something that's gonna happen, really big, catastrophic,"
It's in my dick.
and
I just whipped it
Jesus
out.
Christ!
Netflix and chill. They said no, it's Amazon.
Oh
Are
man!
you still watching?
But yeah, man. And then we finally saw it, finally, and she cried.
Yes, that's a. It's great storytelling. Man.
Yeah, it's great, bro.
It's
'cause
so
it-
good.
You know, I was talking to her and I'm like, she's like, oh, you know, I can't spill it, but like, you know,
Yeah.
and better lack of terms, you know, I was just like, you can't really blame the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Cause
Don't like.
just relax.
don't say spoilers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't say
yeah.
spoilers.
Okay.
you know.
But it's such a unique story and never been done before, and then it was adapted perfectly. Like
Yes.
there's so many bad game to TV show / movie adaptations.
Yeah,
Like
that's fair,
Halo, terrible. I heard.
Until Dawn comes out this weekend.
bro.
Oh,
Minecraft was
gotta
low
watch
key
that.
wash.
Did you
Chicken
watch it?
jockey?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch it?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but I keep.
Oh, you don't even
I
watch
see
Chicken
some.
Jockey,
No,
bro.
I mean I know about the memes and stuff, but like I kind of don't want to watch it because it looks like a terrible movie, and it's just it's
Dude.
literally just memes, is it not?
It was, well, yeah, I know,
Like
bro.
water bucket.
Yeah,
release.
when Jason Momoa, when Jason Momoa said
It was
he
a hype
the-
movie.
I use a water bucket trick. I was like, no shot. He just said that. He don't even know what that means.
He's probably never played the game,
Yeah,
right?
literally.
Like, come on now.
Man.
It's literally it's a movie that's so bad where it's iconic and it's good, in my opinion.
Yeah, bro. I took a
Like-
girl on a date for it. I was like,
He's-
we're gonna go watch this.
You wanted to see it, huh?
No.
Yeah, you're just like you're coming.
No,
you're
it
like
was,
we're gonna see it
It
either
was-
way.
Apparently, it was just so bad. My friend said, and I was like, I need to watch this. She was like, yeah, well, I was supposed to go see it with my brother, and I didn't. And I was like, well, I haven't seen it yet, so let's just go watch it. bro.
Let's go.
Damn.
We were cheesing. That shit was so ass. The musicals too in it. I'm like, oh.
Wait,
you know-
what? They got that in
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Jack Black.
Are you-
has some
That's-
Oh my god! Wait, it's just like the Mario movie where he had his song. Does he like legit sing?
Yeah, yeah. There's
Oh,
like
that's-
three. right?
All right, now you kind of
I
make
think
me
so.
want to watch it
I
now,
think
bro.
so. Fuck,
I'd watch
dude.
the movie just to see him sing. I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
just. I wanted to see if people were gonna throw popcorn when the chickens got there.
Yeah.
You know, popcorn all over the place. You know, people standing on people's shoulders. I'm like, bro, what?
You guys hear about how like someone brought like a real life chicken? Into
No way,
I swear
bro.
to God, I heard it. Like someone brought like a whole ass live chicken into the fucking theaters for the
Bring a
Minecraft
lava
movie.
bucket?
No, I don't think they did lava bucket, but
Oh.
like there's been some crazy stuff I've seen online.
Speaking of crazy stuff, man, you said you lived in Oklahoma, was it? Or what did you say?
Yeah, I lived in Oklahoma for
You want to talk about that for a
1
little?
year. Yeah, we could talk about that. So, right after I graduated in 2020, peak COVID, by the way,
All right.
graduated online, didn't even have a walk. We just
the Tiger King.
You don't know
race.
about this, do
so
you?
fucking
No.
stupid,
Oh, this is
bro.
all new to you.
Dude,
Yeah.
okay, so we won't talk about COVID, but I basically graduated, and my dad had this idea to start a family business down south, and I was like, you know what? I don't know what I wanted to do for college, so fuck it, I'll just move down there with you. And we bought about like 10 acres of land and cultivated maybe about like 4 acres of it, and basically built from the ground up essentially like a house. And it was just so crazy because the way we live down south is so different from like the way it is up here, and I had like so many culture shocks going through. But I remember the biggest culture shock I think I ever had there, and I love this story. It's my dad and I were driving to like their local like flea market. Think of like the South's version of maybe like Fleet Farm, right? Right. So we're down there, and it's storming really, really, really hard, and we could see like a funnel forming out of the sky, and like a tornado is about to hit,
bro.
and the sky's green and shit, and we're walking out of the fucking store with our groceries, and we're like, it's a tornado, we're fucking dead. Like, I've not lived through a tornado before, and I've read stories and
He's
I've
not a
seen
victim,
shit.
he's a survivor.
Exactly. I was like, I'm fucking dead. Like, GG's, bro. Go next.
Rip chat.
And I just remember like my dad and I were freaking out, and this old elderly lady like just fucking walks out with her stroller, and she's got like I think she's babysitting her like grandkids or something, and we're like, lady, aren't you like gonna freak out? Like, tornado's about to touch down. We're fucking dead. And she's like, yo, yeah, this happens like every other week. Like, we're fine. If you really need shelter, if you need help, all the stores are required to have a storm like
Yeah.
what do you call it? Yeah.
Basement or whatever.
Yeah. And they're like, every single store has one because you need it. I'm like, wait, that's normal to you guys? And like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. And then she just continues through her day. I'm like, oh fuck, I was not built for this. And then I was like, okay, if she's fine, we're fine. So then
And
we were
proceeds to
chilling.
just
Yeah,
get
just
the house
yeah,
pulled off.
yeah, and just went back home and continued fucking farming. Like,
Yeah, so
what?
Yeah.
It was
You want to talk about the farm?
yeah. So we grew weed basically.
just about to
Yeah,
ask that
yeah.
because-
Not just any type of plants, but
Look.
it got legalized that year, I think, or something like that. And we did a full pivot basically, like me, my brother, my uncle, my dad, sort of, because he had his job in Minnesota, he had to stay for. And then my stepmom's side of the family, you know, her mom, her dad, her brother, and then some more like 2 other people, but whatever, we don't care about them. And we lived down there, yeah, for a year. And so I basically learned from my uncle who grew weed in California, and he was basically teaching us how to do everything right in Oklahoma. And we had an outdoor greenhouse, so there's outdoors and indoors. You know, obviously indoor, you can control like the
lot
humidity,
more,
weather, and it's, you know, it's man made, I guess you could say, way easier. But their product is worth less because, you know, obviously it's not grown out in the wild, or not wild. but-
Really?
yeah.
It's worth less?
It's well, at the time at least. I don't know how it is now because I'm not in that field anymore.
Mhm.
But at the time, since everything was more controlled, it's like when you go to a grocery store, like a non-GMO apple versus a GMO apple. Like the healthier version is usually more expensive, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Just quality.
I got a question for you, man.
Yeah, what's up?
Shit.
By the way, we'll be on our phones just to look at our questions that we got written down.
Certainly.
I wish I could be on Instagram right now, but you know we got responsibilities being here filming.
Instagram Reels.
Well, if you made it this far in the video, if you could drop a like, maybe a comment, maybe subscribe, that'd be dope. We appreciate it. We want feedback to see what you want out of our videos. Much appreciated.
I agree. Man, what's life like for you right now, man?
It's a bit chaotic at the moment. I'm applying for college this year,
Okay.
so definitely want to go back.
No more BK, huh?
No more BK. You know, man can only handle so much fries
BK.
and yeah, burger flipping all the time.
Chicken fingers, bro.
Facts. But it's split between two colleges. You know, I want to go to either Century or Dunwoody, just for like a possible engineering degree. You know, and
Okay.
then go from there. So that's pretty chaotic right now. Waiting about that, and then I'm also be moving this year as well, around the
wow.
same time. So it's kind of like, do I like live at home, and then like travel to school when I need to, and then at my current Burger King location, where do I want to fit in my schedule with classes and whatnot? So working with HR with that, and as well trying to buy a new car or a bike because someone's got a bike, and I got another friend that's got one, and trying to convince me it's
I think
good to me.
start you on a turbo Hayabusa.
Boosta. Gotta say
Some
it like
Busa?
that.
Busa.
Boosa?
Hayabusa.
Turbo Sambusa?
Turbo
Sambusa? Hey! Put me on?
Oh, man.
H2.
Yeah, maybe.
H2R maybe.
Maybe. Or I could just
Those
buy
are
like
those are like 1200 cc bikes.
or I could just buy like a nice like 2023 Highlander. Like,
Damn.
hey, having an SUV in the wintertime is so nice though.
Yeah, that's
So it's like,
clutch.
do I pay a lot of money for an SUV, or do I buy like a shitty beater? and
That's
then
so
get a
cute, man.
bike, bro. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I
So,
gotta.
yeah, you're
Some
busy.
big boy stuff going
You're
on.
busy. You're
basically.
collecting thoughts and
Yeah.
ideas and figuring out where you want to go.
Yep.
So right now your life's in shambles. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep. I hit my midlife crisis at 22, boys.
So you're gonna die at 44?
Let's go buy a
I
Corvette.
mean, by the way, I'm fucking vaping. Maybe.
Let's go buy a Corvette.
You think I can pull out a loan with my BK finances like that? I'm not built like that.
Yeah,
I'm not him.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Since you're obviously going through a lot, you know, right now, what's your who's your go-to person right now to help calm you down?
Ooh, honestly,
You didn't answer that question.
Oh, I gotta answer it too. My bad. Actually, pause it. Little break here. What was your question again?
Oh, what the fuck was it? I don't even. I'm just kidding.
How's life treating you
yeah,
right now?
how's life treating you right now? What's life like for you right now?
What's life like for me right now? Oh, fucking. I think I caught the love bug or some shit.
Oh
It's,
Ladybug bit him.
yeah, no shit. So that's been eating up a lot of my time. It's been good though. I can't complain on that end. But so I've been busy with that. I got the bike. That's new. Getting back into the swing of things at the gym, and
Finding that balance.
finding that balance right now. That's literally what it's been.
Hell yeah, man. You know,
Therapy too. Yeah,
love all that for you, man.
it's my
know
healing era.
I know I've
Not
told
going
you
out
that.
to parties and getting drilled by a bunch of dudes. I'm actually doing it the right way.
What?
That's what the camera's for. Little did you guys know.
What the hell?
I was throwing shade at the white girls, bro.
That's my healing era. His name's John. His name's Joe.
You said they're going to parties and doing what?
They're getting drilled.
Oh,
They think they're an oil rig or something.
Yeah.
getting lubed up, huh?
You haven't heard those memes where it's like the girls go on their healing era and they just
No,
go
I've
sleep
seen that.
around.
I've
and
seen
shit.
that.
I've seen it firsthand.
Seen it first. That's crazy.
I knew.
I've watched it take place. Like, oh, weren't you just? Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mind my business.
I had
I need another Modelo.
I had an ex-girlfriend that went to Arizona State University.
Yep.
And oh man, she changed. Yeah. College is. Woo.
They gave her
It's
some good
something,
chorizo. out
Yeah,
there, huh?
that did. Oh man. Yep. So it's like, It's nice though. If you found one that's like really connects with you. Congrats,
bro.
I'm really happy.
It's been a vibe, bro.
Really
I
happy for
can
you.
truly be myself around it. It's chill.
Let's go. When Wade wins, everyone wins. Let's go.
Damn.
I guess.
If you're happy, keep the boys happy.
Fair, bro.
Everybody's
Yo.
winning, man.
Yeah, so that's what me. What about you,
Damn.
Seven? What you doing?
What's life like for me right now, man? I'm happy, man. I'm happy for this guy. He's experiencing love. He's going through it. He looks happier. Yeah,
I do. I
Man
look
walks
alive for
around
once
with
in
a
my
smile
life.
on his face. Love that for you, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And car season is starting up.
Yes,
man. Yes,
bro.
I'm so hyped, bro.
Oh, fuck.
So this is my favorite time of the year, man, because I only get it like 3 months out of the year. And it's like on the weekends, a bunch of nice ass cars come together. They meet up, look at cars. They sometimes play music, hand out like Red Bulls and shit. And it's just a good time to network with people like that have expensive ass cars.
Yeah, it's a genuine connection, You're
Yeah.
both passionate about it, so it's not like
Exactly.
some bullshit.
And it's a kind of like a gateway for you to get into other shit too. Like you're like, okay, well, how did you do that? How'd you get into a fucking GT3 RS or a fucking Lamborghini? And it's like,
I was slinging rock on the streets.
yeah. I mean, I spoke to one old guy. This guy gave us his whole blueprint, man. About
Really?
He gave us
Whoa.
his whole blueprint. He's like, this guy was old already. He's like, yeah, I'm getting ready to retire. I started my own concrete business. My true passion was cars. As the concrete business scaled, I opened up another place, and it was run with his buddy. And I was like, hey, well, he gave us the whole blueprint, and he's like, now I get to enjoy what I really want to do.
That's valid.
So he worked his ass off basically with the whole concrete business. Got that money. I mean, now
You
you got
laid that foundation.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, man, but it's nice, man. It's a good time. Everybody's genuinely friendly, man. Good time.
So I take it he's real excited for that car season.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of which, car season, and connections. You're talking about milking a social media page, right?
Oh.
Say
Damn, he just
milking?
put me out there.
Making. My apologies. Milking them views. Yep.
Yeah, man. Trying to start a POV driving, cabin driving.
Yeah. Catch him on RedTube.
Yeah. See me in there.
anything for the views, right? These days, come on now.
Yeah, maybe eventually one day, man, it'll scale itself and it'll fucking get invited
STI
out.
stick shift. That's the handle.
I know how to drive a stick.
Yo,
Man.
that sounded hella sus of the context, bro.
Wait, bro, chill.
Whoa, bro.
Chill.
I don't
No
think
Diddy
you
on
caught my
that,
joke.
man. No Diddy.
No Diddy, just baby oil.
Yeah.
Damn.
I said just baby oil.
Yeah, just baby oil.
Okay,
Just a
okay.
little bit of lube.
Yeah.
I think it's your turn, man.
Yeah, so my question to you, obviously, as I rudely interrupted earlier, was who's your go-to person right now, since you got a lot on your plate? I assume you need time to rest, relax, is it a loved one, family member? Who is that?
Honestly, it's been a good friend named
Hell yeah.
Rob,
Yeah.
I don't get to really chit chat with him a lot, but when we do, it's very fruitful. And I've been getting into Christianity again. So,
Okay.
I do think I would say I would talk to Jesus and whatnot. And that's kind of, and a whole lot of thinking with myself, but that's where I go to when I'm finding stress and I need some sort of
Release.
affirmation.
Affirmation, yeah.
Release would work too. I haven't gone to church in a while though, but
What do you get?
really wish I could do that. Sorry.
No,
I'm kind of going off.
This man
I'm going
looked
off.
over at me.
just thinking release. I'm thinking busting nut.
I'm out here putting my heart for you guys.
I'm sorry,
You're talking-
bro.
I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't help myself today.
Man, Riley, you seem, man. I'm not gonna say you seem, but you got a good head on your shoulders, man. Like
do.
you know,
Thank you.
you
You
take
really do.
care of yourself. Just the way you speak with all this shit, and it's like,
It's just that vape.
I appreciate that. It must be. Something's in here.
a little bit of a whip it. Don't do that. I don't do that. We don't condone doing that
Matter of
nonsense.
fact, we
man.
need the hotline.
Yeah.
You need to run that up. But
Get you some help if you
can
need
talk
that, man.
about your thing.
Oh
When he finds out.
man. No, that's that. Yeah, that's about it. That's that is for me. What about you guys though? Yeah.
My go-to person. I see. That's where I'm really weird. I'm a big person. Where it's like I have an idea of an answer I'm looking for, so I'll go to people depending on the answer I'm looking for. But as of right now, it's really been just therapy. Get a lot of comfort through therapy, and obviously the lady I'm seeing right now, and then like to release stress or like just chill out has been riding my motorcycle with my buddies and shit. That's been so relaxing.
All right.
And
I'm gonna
enjoying.
chime in here. Get you some help if you need it, man. Drug addiction. You're trying to get unhooked off the weed, the
vapes.
the vapes, the crack, the cocaine, whatever the fuck
This-
you doing,
this
man.
thing?
Whippets. Here's a phone number for you, man. I don't know where it's at, but here's something for you. Just call it if you need help. If you have access to a phone. 855-930-3691. Again, that's 855-930-3691. Get you some fucking help if you need it, man.
This man. Yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for that. You know, I might give him a call later.
Whoa, not you, man. You know, I mean, you seem like you be all right, man.
You heard that?
Yeah.
I'm safe. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Be like me is what Sid been saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
More like Riley. A message from Riley.
No, I don't want that on my pizza. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Y'all don't get this reference?
No. Do
You
tell.
called the number.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? There was a woman that was in an abusive relationship. I think it was an abusive relationship. And so she called 911 but pretended it wasn't a pizza order.
She kept saying yeses or nos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the joke I was going with there.
Oh.
Call that number. But
That was hilarious.
I know, it was so ahead that you guys can catch it.
Sorry.
I
Went over
apologize
my
for
head.
that. Yeah. It's not there yet.
Yeah. My turn?
I believe so, man.
Riley, man.
Well, wait, no. Let's check in with you about your when
Who's your
you
go-to
feel- Yeah, who's your go-to
person?
mentor?
Who's my go-to person to talk to? Shit. As of right now, man, probably my lady. You know, I talk to her.
Love that for you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Otherwise, if we're going through shit, you know, we talk about it and try to at least. You know, we're both stubborn, and it don't help, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's that for me. You know, life is good though.
Mm-hmm.
Life is very good. Thank God every day.
I'm happy for you.
Look at
man.
that squirrel out there.
He's happy for you.
That
I
squirrel.
didn't even catch it.
Oh man, but yeah, what I got for you, man? Riley, what's something that you want to tell? What's something that you want to tell one of your close friends, man? Like whether they're doing really good or they need to like. Is there something that you want to tell them? Like anything that you want to tell somebody? Like, hey, man.
Hey, man.
This might be for you.
Yeah, if you're watching this, you know what? I'm just gonna send you this video right now. What the fuck are you thinking, bro? Don't do that. You know who you are. We'll talk about that later.
30
You guys
minutes.
sent the
at
video.
30
You
minute mark.
definitely know
Yeah,
who you are.
yeah, you know who this is.
At the 30-minute mark, that's where you need to watch at.
Tags. Come back and like talk to us. Like, we got a lot of questions for the group basically. But yeah, that's it. But everyone else, including you two, love you guys to death. I'll always be there for you. Communication is key though. All right, moving on.
You know what that means. If the shoe fits, this is for you.
What about you, Semi? You got something you need to tell somebody, or is that kind of a him question?
Yeah, man, but I wanted you to go first.
Oh, you wanted me to go
I
first.
wanted you to go first.
Something to tell somebody.
Yeah, man.
They do
That you haven't, I don't know, probably you haven't seen in a while. That,
I know. I'm just trying to think, man.
damn.
Somebody I haven't seen
That's
in a
deep,
minute.
isn't it?
Oh, you know, I do got something, man. I recently started hanging out with my buddy Nick a little bit more. And I want to tell him, man, this has been great, man. I enjoy this. We were childhood friends, and we didn't. He had a lady for a while, and we didn't get to hang out a lot. I don't know if maybe it's my fault. I'll take the blame for that. Maybe I didn't reach out, but I was also in a relationship at the time, and now I get to hang out with him a little bit more. The other day he was cutting up a truck. Ooh. And I was helping him fucking load that shit in there, and that shit was heavy as fuck, man. I was like, God damn. But yeah, we got it done, man, and it's been a great time. I appreciate your company, man.
Is it the type of thing or relationship where it's like you guys don't see each other for a while, but when you guys hang out, it's like time never skips?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of those buddies, but it's been like he's gotten. We've always had this, like, as kids, we've always been into cars, me and him. So like when we knew each other, we rode bikes, we'd fix bikes, and then as time has gone on, we started to get into like cars and afford cars. Now we both have like the cars that we wanted at one point in time, and it's been dope, dude. Because we're watching like Fast and Furious. Yeah. Been dope shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys gonna go to car meets? Hopefully.
We've been to a few, man. But when we get together, it's like that fucking Vin Diesel and Paul Walker driving. It's not a good thing when we drive together, man. Yeah.
Breaking speed limits. I love it. I love it. Let's go.
Shit, I guess mine is to my dad. Even though I'm with him, I can probably say this, but therapy's telling me I gotta learn to communicate better. It would be, I'm really thankful that you ended up picking up that motorcycle, and I get to spend more time with you. Really get to know you and learn you. Mm-hmm. So that's mine. Let's talk to my dad about getting to just enjoy life with him.
Yeah.
My parents are divorced since I was 4, so now I'm finally getting to know my father after 24 years of being alive, and I'm 25. So
how long have you guys been reconnected for?
I've been living with my dad for a year now.
For you, have
Otherwise, from ages of 5 to 16, I saw him every other weekend, so 4 days a month.
Damn.
That's it.
Would you say that you guys are making up for lost time? You guys really reconnecting? Or
I guess. It's also just cheap ass rent.
But my bad.
Yeah, I mean, him getting the motorcycle, that was that. Otherwise, he wanted to get a boat. But then I got my bike, and he was like, well, I'm not going to get a motorcycle, or I'm not going to get a boat since it's all this maintenance and up costs and this and that, just to go fishing when I can just go ride with my kid. So
he just wants to spend time with you. Yeah. Kind of sounds like that's awesome. Yeah.
And for himself, I take it too.
Yeah. Good to hear.
Yeah.
How many times do you guys rode together? Once? Come on, dude.
Yeah, come on,
bro, it's been a week, bro. It's been 1 week, bro.
Sometimes you just got to tell him, like, let's go. Like, where are we going?
I've been busy. I tried to invite him out for the meet tomorrow.
What'd he say?
He's like, I ain't driving out there to the city. I was like, really?
I've never met Wade Sr. I'm waiting on that day, man.
Damn. Yeah. The girlie's already seen him.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say anything. I'm like, I'm not gonna go over there. One day I'll catch him out and with his dad. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you, man. Type of thing. I'm the guy that he comes over here and spends like an hour with every night. Pause.
Yo.
Pause, man. Pause.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's because you're busy. I'm busy. We
still
make time to do something.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I'm like I said, man. I'll catch him one day.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Shit. Yeah, that was an interesting little question, man. That was good. Mm-hmm. That was good. Riley, do you have any questions for us before he asks another one, man? You have anything that you want to ask us? Or?
Yeah, I would say. What's a solid one to throw up? How did you guys meet? And what was a moment where like you guys were like, this is a brother?
So how we met is we were at Wendy's one day.
Oh yeah.
And we were eating burgers. And I noticed he was eating it with his left hand. I was like, you're left-handed? He was like, yeah. I was like, I'm left-handed too, bro. What's your name? He goes, Steven. I was like, oh, I'm Wade, bro. You seem pretty chill. Is that your WRX out there? He goes, yeah. I was like, I got WRX too.
Yeah.
And we just started linking up after that, bro. We went on cruises,
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Started doing car meets.
What year was this in?
2 years ago.
2 years?
23.
Wow, okay.
23, yeah.
That's sick. That's sick.
Mhm.
Okay. What was-
Fuck no, we met at work, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Well,
We met at work.
yeah.
We had a, I think it was, we had a mutual friend. At first, he hung out with a guy that his name was Yo.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Cause I invited you out to the casino.
yeah. And then I also knew Yo because he worked on first shift when I was with him,
Hmm.
and he worked on second shift at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty cool, man. You know, he was telling me that when I started to get to know him, he was telling, because he came to first shift. When I started to get to know him, he was telling me that his mom had just passed away, I believe it was.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, and his birthday was around the corner. And I told our other buddy that he wasn't too fond of him at the time. I don't know if he really I don't know if he really liked him at the time, Enrique.
I don't remember actually.
Cause you were really quiet.
Yeah.
But then I was like, hey man, let's get this guy some tacos for his birthday, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Enrique went half on it, and fucking got him a whole like 12-pack of tacos. I think. It was.
Damn.
Yeah.
What? Some nice fucking people right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The brother.
You like tacos?
Yeah.
Okay, that would suck if you fucking gave him something he's like allergic to, or you just fucking hate
Oh
it.
yeah, I would have
Like,
felt bad.
happy birthday, man. I'm fucking allergic to cilantro. Oh shit, man. It's like-
Yeah, fuck. Well, you would have to take those off. There, wouldn't
Yeah.
And then I think the. Fuck. I mean, there were so many situations where it was just like locked in, where it was like, yeah, this is for life shit.
Mhm.
But I'm trying to think what the first one was. The one you will consider, I know you'll consider as the first one, is when we smoked together. Because that's what you said. You said, you're really a friend if you smoke with me. That's what he said.
I was at your house, wasn't it?
I
That-
think that was...
That night
I-
that everybody went out?
No, because I thought it was when we went to go pick up your intake in Access Port. When I had the cart.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Fuck. I do remember that. But no, before that was when everybody came to your house that night.
Maybe,
And
yeah.
we took that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. and you hit that that time. And I was like, oh, shit. It was a
Yeah.
good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This
Who
man
uses-
started calling me all the time. You gotta come out. You gotta come out the port. I'm like, oh, fuck. He goes, I'm pulling up right now. I'm like, fuck. He's like, get your ass out of bed.
Oh, man.
Started doing that, and then the podcast idea came. And now we're here, man. Just enjoying life. Working
Yeah.
on shit.
That's awesome.
making
yeah.
progress.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for you guys.
I
Thanks,
know that
man.
we haven't fucking pumped out podcasts like that, but I think I don't know. I'm gonna speak on my behalf. I think we've come to the like understanding where it's like we try to get them when we can, but when it works out, if it doesn't work out, it's like,
Yeah.
it's a bummer, but
Yeah.
it's alright.
I
And
mean, life goes on.
It just
I mean,
it was a lot of pressure trying to do 2 a week for one, and then on top of that, me always being a big introvert, just trying to even still come out of my shell with that. Like, I'm still weird to reach out to people. I think it's so weird to just ask somebody to come on a podcast. That's just how I personally feel about it. Just because that's just me as a person.
Yeah.
So as soon as I can start to get over stuff like that and like start to actually make friends, or like even recently, man, I reached out to this random kid. I saw him taking pictures of his truck, and I was like, well, this is an opportunity. You know, you can go make a friend, tell me you want to link, do pictures, this and that, yada yada. So you can go ask for a Snapchat. Like, I had to convince this whole notion or this whole idea in my head to go do that, instead of just think they're like, oh, this dude's dope, I want to get his snap, some shit. So it's like just working on all that stuff. I'm sure it'll come more comfortably, and then at least on my end, I'll be able to start getting more people on, just because I've learned to be more extroverted.
Mm-hmm. No, it's hard because like you overthink everything when in reality, it's just like, dude, just go up.
Literally,
Like, just
bro.
show up. Yeah,
Literally,
I know.
that's
exactly
a
how you
problem.
say it,
It's literally therapy will help fix this shit. That's all I gotta say on that.
Were you able to successfully get that dude's?
Yeah,
Snap
bro,
him?
I've been Snapchatting him. I've just been
Nice.
waiting for a nice weather. 'Cause
You
it's been
maybe
pretty
put him on the
ass up.
podcast.
Maybe,
Possibilities are endless. Let's go.
literally.
Networking at its finest.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it's all about.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Is my turn for a question?
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. Okay. What has been the best gift you've been given?
Oof. Are we going with the cliche answer of life?
See, I was gonna say that, but I was like, no, that sounds dumb as
Oh,
fuck.
from a person, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be materialistic either.
I would have to say one of my ex-girlfriends gave me a hammock. And the reason why I say that one is because
Not where I thought he was going.
oh, what did you think? What'd you think?
your hand.
Oh, you were thinking of Nah, she wasn't she
Definitely
didn't give
not
me
what I
that
thought.
gift, but someone else took that one.
Damn.
Nah, but because I was never really like an outdoors person, like even though I lived in Oklahoma, I think that actually like put the nail in the coffin. I was like, I'm not living outside because it's fucking brutal, right?
Yeah.
But she was like she's a huge like backpacking, like going outside like super outdoorsy activist, and she really put me on like hammocking, and I remember I told her I was like, wow, I've never, the first time we went hammocking, I was like, I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, if I want to buy one, and she's like, oh, these are some good brands to buy, yada yada yada. But my birthday was like maybe a few weeks far out, and I was still too scared to buy one. But she actually just ended up buying me one, and I'll take it out and really just go outdoors when it's nice out, and
Like,
at least try to enjoy.
You go on trails, or are you saying just like outside the yard?
Like no, like park. I try to go for like parks. I'm not really into hiking.
Okay.
So like when I do trails, it's kind of like, why the fuck am I doing this, right?
Really?
Well, because I love the scenery, but I'm like, damn, like I don't want to keep walking and walking and walking. And like I sure it looks beautiful, but I'd
No,
rather
that's-
like
that's
I
fair.
yeah, like I'd rather like because I like hammocking so much. I'm like I'd rather like walk somewhere to a nice spot, pitch up and then like read a book, or just like
Sit and enjoy the weather.
yeah, or smoke weed, but that works too.
Whoa. That classifies in sitting.
Yeah, we'll say that. But it's a really good time, and because of
outdoor herbal. You
yeah,
feel me?
I'm getting in touch with nature. You're right. And basically, she kind of changed my whole like outlook of life, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And like really try to, literally get in touch with nature and basically just fucking
Out there
just
touching
live.
grass?
Yeah, no, like living life, like just living in the moment, like. Go like if I'm ever feeling like down and whatever. I know it sounds stupid, but like I would just like go outside and just be like, dude, like
Life
what am I
is good.
sweating so
Go
much?
touch
Yeah.
grass, bro.
Yeah, I think it's crazy to really think about, but like it works for me, Like it helps me stop overthinking shit like that. Just
Okay.
like, why the fuck am I bothering about something?
Next, just go in a dark room, smoke your cart until you pass out.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Get a good night's rest. But
Yeah.
yeah, that I would say that's my
I like that though. That's
gift.
solid, man.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Best gift that somebody's ever given me? Man. Fuck.
It was some fuck.
No.
Good answer.
I think it was like a hoodie above my car.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Did it fit?
Yeah, it fit.
Okay,
it
cool,
fit.
cool.
It fit.
You still got it?
Yeah, it's in there, but the fucking back of it like fucking rubbed off.
Oh, faded out.
no.
Damn. Hit him
It was like a different type of material like on the picture, but I was like, oh well, kind of ripped apart. That blue hoodie, I don't know, you probably don't see me wear it too often. That Mazda hoodie.
I
picture
see
in
you
the
wear
car,
like
the
the
back
once.
of it. Yeah, and it's kind of like faded off now. But
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know, to be honest. Like, that's literally something I have to work on in therapy. Is literally told to receive gifts because I just brush that shit off. So it's like when I get gifts or like people just compliment me, I just ignore it. So it's like I genuinely don't know what I've received gifts and they've been great, but like I don't fucking remember any of them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember any gift off the top of my head. It's just not there.
nothing that really hit home.
No.
We're gonna change that this year, though, right? Or next year? Or did it pass already?
It did.
It did.
What?
Your birthday?
My
was in
birthday.
Or like, oh no, we got Christmas coming up. We got time to change that, right?
Yeah.
We'll wrap him a carton of
Well,
cigarettes.
I hate receiving gifts to begin with.
Carton of
I'm not a
Marlboro
receiver.
Reds.
I'm a giver.
I'll do one of those like those coupons, those handmade coupons, where you get like a free hug or like a free high five or something like that. What's it? The best gift you can give someone is friendship, right? Right. Boom.
Something like that.
Call it a day there.
Yeah. All right. My turn, huh?
Yeah, your turn.
Well,
Sorry, I couldn't answer that question,
You're good, man.
unfortunately.
What's your idea of a healthy relationship, man?
Communication, like 1,000,000%. I know it's cliche as fuck, but like when you like my own personal experience, I got this thing like where I stonewall if I'm ever in like a relationship with someone and like I'm frustrated. I kind of just like if they want to talk about it, I need time and space. I'm kind of like, okay, don't talk to me. Let me work on my feelings internally, and then a few hours we'll talk about it. But like, or maybe just like a
Not
few,
dissociation, though, right?
No, I would say like it's not to an extreme where like, it's like that, but like it still falls underneath the communication like aspect of it. But since I have this stonewall issue, it's kind of like, well, if you need to fix the problem right then and right now, like you need to communicate with your partner, like, hey, I need to work on this, or you need to work on that, like right now. And if I or someone in the relationship like hits a trigger, or I guess like I feel like everyone could do more to better themselves, but at the same time, like while they're growing themselves, if they're in a relationship, communicate that with each other. Like, hey, this person has an issue with like, let's say, their need to like codependency. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Then the other person needs to recognize that, hey, you have codependency, and it's like, hey, what can we do to fix this? But at the same time, it's like, how can I recognize these patterns and try to help them. You know what I mean? Just communication is definitely key, number one for sure. And loyalty. That's I think that's also very important, because like if you're working on yourself and you may be like really low right now, like your partner could be able to recognize that and be like, hey, I'm gonna help you when you're feeling like terrible about yourself, or like when you're building yourself right now. I'm gonna be there while you're here. And when you guys both grow together, it's like that person's a real one, because they've seen you at your lowest and they've helped you become where you are now. And then at the same time, it's like the person who got helped when they reached their peak, or like where they are in life, that they don't forget that that other person helped them, and like they don't like run off and try to find someone better or different, when it's just like you got to recognize like this person built me who I am today. Yeah, that's what I got.
Damn, bro, just dropped the whole fucking nuke.
Yeah.
God damn, that was solid, bro.
Thanks, appreciate you.
You,
Me?
Mr.
Bro, I don't even know
Mr.
how to
got
top
bit
that.
by the love bug. What is? I've been trying to hear this, man. What's your
Oh,
ideal?
yeah.
Now that we're here in this realm with you, what is your ideal of a healthy relationship?
My
man?
ideal of a healthy relationship.
Yeah. Your ideal thoughts.
The sex.
No. Yeah, that's sure, that's part of it, I guess. I don't know, but butt fucking no.
Yeah, he said it's about the sex, isn't it?
Yeah, I did. No, I would say an ideal relationship for me is, first of all, you're both in a position where you want to constantly grow and be better for yourselves and each other. Having good communication skills, understanding boundaries, and shit.
Oh.
I'm thinking of how to word it. I guess what I was gonna say is like understanding that you need separation time. You can't always be with each other. The codependency, like he was talking about, is like sometimes you need that, and the thing that I hate that people do. My family's a big
I was gonna say the B word.
No, my family's a bitch. No, I'm trying to think how to word it, bro. My family's big on doing this shit, and I hate this shit, and I'm guilty of it too. Like it is so locked in my brain, I do it unintentionally. Is testing, bro.
Testing.
Testing, just
Like testing
Like pushing
people?
buttons and stuff.
yeah, or just or saying things in certain ways,
Ah.
so you
okay.
get like the answer you're looking for, or you're trying to get an answer you're looking for, or not manipulation, but yeah, just testing loyalty, I guess. Like you don't always gotta test everything. You know, if you like have trust in the other person, I say that's a big thing.
Trust,
Is having
yeah.
trust,
Mm.
because like. I mean, if you can't have trust, you're just gonna sit there and be schizo and in your fucking head constantly, like worried about that shit, being anxious. It's like, okay, at the end of the day, that's the whole point of this relationship. Is it's supposed to be built on trust. You're supposed to like have all this and that and believe in each other. And so if that falls through, then that's the end of the relationship and that's it. Like that's fine. That can happen. That just means that wasn't yours. That wasn't your person. That's it.
Wasn't meant to be.
Wasn't meant to be.
Damn. You done?
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to make sure before I cut you off or something.
No, you're good.
My ideal thoughts on a healthy relationship, man, is I'm with him. Having trust, communication too, with what he said. Also loyalty, man. Like being loyal to your partner and you know, understanding like, okay, maybe my partner might not like this, so I probably shouldn't do that, you know? Just like shit like that, you know, little shit.
Yeah.
You know? Also, you know, keeping the relationship alive.
Yeah.
Like, you know, keeping the spark in the relationship, that's another big one too. Like, do the shit that you guys used to do when you guys first fucking met. You know, like go on little dates, you know, or, you know, just show up with little shit like, I don't know, maybe fucking a coffee or a Red Bull, you know, or fucking water, you know, and you never know. Just like a bag of chips or something. It goes a long way. Yeah, it goes a long fucking way, man. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, that's solid.
Can I add on to like
Yeah,
what you
go
were
ahead.
saying? The keeping it alive aspect I feel is so like underrated and slept on. There's this song that I'm listening right now that I really like. Excuse me. It's called "80s Film" by John Bellion.
Okay.
Amazing fucking artist. Give it a listen to.
I'll have to listen to that.
Yes. Basically the whole premise of the song is like while you're in a relationship with someone, it's easy to like get comfortable, you know, and kind of just like, oh, you know, we're together, so we like each other, we're fine. But the song talks about how why don't we like take our relationship like and fuck around like how we did back in high school, like, you know, sneaking out or like going on like weird quirky dates, I guess you could say, like stuff that that you could like
Yeah, do so.
take yourself, you know. It's like, don't let it die. Like you're still kids at heart, like you're
Right.
still living things. Everyone's living life every single day, so like fuck it, let's go to a paintball or like Top Golf. I don't know what you guys would do for fun, you know, stuff like that. So I think that's very important what you said there. Just want to highlight that.
Hell yeah,
So
man.
yeah, for sure.
Fuck. Wait, I'm gonna let you take over. I gotta pee quick, dude.
Oh, I get
One more
that,
time,
like,
what was the question?
again. What was it? No, I think that was the end of the question. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it yours now or is it Sidman's
This
ask?
is my question.
Okay, okay.
Is it pink?
Lightly.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find some. Alright, this is a simple little question that not everyone needs to answer all the time. What is something you learned from a younger person?
A younger person. Ooh. Honestly, that's a hard question for me.
I'd say for me, one of the biggest things that I've seen is online, especially, is like, don't be afraid to like go up and ask questions or ask for things. 'Cause I see
Okay.
a lot of kids, they just have that like fearless mentality of like just trying all these new things or going up.
Yeah.
And it's being able to ask.
Yeah.
And
And like no limitations. They can just like ask whatever. You know. Yeah.
Literally.
That's actually a great lesson. Curiosity. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asking why.
Yeah.
Oh, I might take that from you. Like I like that lesson.
Yeah.
Wade was just talking about or he. What would you want to ask the question?
I was asking, what's something you've learned from a younger person?
Shit. Something that I've learned from a younger person, man. not something that they said to me like specifically, but just like watching like younger people, and sometimes I would like to think to myself like, damn, where's the days gone, man? Like, where's time gone? And just looking back and seeing like, um, don't take it for granted, man. Like, enjoy that shit, live in the moment sometimes, man, and just like, because I see kids nowadays, and a lot of them don't go outside. Like, where I grew up, every day after school, man, you finish your, like, I had to finish my chores before I go outside. And my parents would tell me either you're outside or you're staying inside. There's no like back and forth, back and forth.
Oh,
So we'd be outside like
Like,
all
all
day.
day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all day, dude, playing kickball, basketball, all the neighborhood kids.
Did you guys have that big old green?
Yeah,
you guys had that too.
We'd sit on that shit too, man, and come
Big
home
old
at like 9
Oh,
o'clock.
Yeah, like
yeah,
a big old
yeah,
electrical
yeah,
like
yeah.
thing or whatever.
Yeah,
That was the spot,
yeah,
man.
that was it. That was
I
it.
forgot about
that was
that.
heat, dude.
Yeah, so like enjoying the moments, man, and it's just like looking back on that shit. It's like I used to tell myself, man, I can't wait till I get older, And it's like now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, where's the days like you get fucking $10, you can go to the gas station and go get chips in Arizona, and you still have like a couple dollars left over.
Yup.
Like now that's not
feels like
thing.
$1 nowadays.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. There's no more dollar menu at McDonald's.
I know the value of meal.
That's crazy
Killer.
to
Yeah.
think about, bro.
You know, it's funny because in high school, my buddies and I would usually get like super baked. I know. I'm sorry. I swear I'm sober like 99% of the time. Okay. But
he's
besides,
sober when he wants to be.
yeah. My choice. Anyways, we used to get super smacked and just go to McDonald's, and we would just order like a good like 15 items off the dollar menu. You know, it'd be like maybe like $22 or something like that, and it would be a feast for ages.
Yeah.
Like it was like the Last Supper. That's how deep.
Getting close to end questions. right?
Yeah, yeah. You want to go first?
Yeah, my little question before my last and final question is, what do you believe causes the most growth in a person?
Woo!
Pain and suffering. I think because you can't really grow until you've hit rock bottom. Again, it sounds cliche, but like you just gotta trust the process. Like you're not gonna realize you're in a shit situation when you're at the top, or like you've been comfortable your whole life, like sheltered, I guess you could say. So it's like when you don't have that shelter anymore, or you have like this life altering moment, it's like, damn. I wake up and when I go to Burger King, it's like, is this my life? You know what I mean? It's like, do I really want to be doing this every single day? And it's like, no, I don't want to. So like, what are the steps that I need to do? And like find within myself, like a big lesson that my dad taught me was, nobody's gonna come save you. Like when you really think about it, there's nobody there to hold your hand. So you got to build your own foundation and go from there. Get a nice support system.
Hold on, man. Can you say that one more time on what your dad told you? Because there's a lot of people that I even know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. There's a lot of people that I even know. On that part, what'd you say? Man?
Yeah. He said nobody's gonna come save you.
You gotta save yourself.
Save yourself because people are too busy or they don't care enough about you to come help you because they're busy either figuring their shit out or they're so lost in their shit that they're just gonna drown you. Another thing that I heard and read online was like, sounds tough, but like, let go or be drowned. Where it's like if some people are so deep in the shitter and like no matter how hard you try, like sometimes you just gotta let go, bro. Like they're just gonna keep pulling you down. If you got like
this man's over here preaching, man.
I'm not trying to sound deep. I'm really sorry, but like it's just like there's so much stuff that like could be going on. It's like, why do you want to do the hard way? And like when you're 30 years old and you're like, I'm not saying, okay, hold up. I'm not saying we're like if you're like 30 or older and you're starting finding these lessons now that it's bad. In fact, I applaud you, but it's just like I don't want to learn that lesson at such an old age. Like,
Look,
why don't we just commit now?
I got a question for you, man. You ever seen the Titanic?
No.
No?
What?
Have you ever seen the Titanic?
Yeah.
Was there enough space? Was there enough space on that little raft for Jack?
on the door?
Nope.
You're a scum. You're a scum. Oh,
There might have been.
man. But yeah, man, that was hell yeah. Don't sink your own ship trying to save somebody else's,
Yo.
man.
Yo.
Because then you end up sinking your own.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
It's
something recently from a guy at work. He said, "Well, if you're not climbing, you're falling."
yeah. Damn.
Ain't no sitting stationary in one
No.
spot.
I mean, not really, because you're still letting time pass by.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
You're
you're
not
still
growing.
falling either
Yup.
way.
Yeah.
Because it only gets higher and higher and higher as long as you sit there.
Yeah.
And so you basically getting lower and lower and lower.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's deep.
I was like, whoa.
I fuck with that heavy.
Yeah, that shit scared me, bro. I heard that, I got goosebumps.
So at what point in time can you sit stationary? When you retire?
I guess, or whatever. When you feel you've hit the point where you want to be.
But what if what you always want to be is to
Well,
grow?
that's the beauty of the beast, right? Is our mind is designed to problem solve, so we're gonna constantly always find issues and try to make our lives better, and so it depends on where you find your balance in gratitude and what you seek to change.
When you're like, I've had enough, I've got enough.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who like grew up that never had enough, so they're worried that
That's literally me.
yeah.
So what's your point?
So I'm saying like, what do you say to yourself?
What
like,
do I say to? Well,
what-
the bad stuff is always chasing this ideal version of needing to be like the 1%, like this peak ideal person that's above everyone else, right? It's a chase of the ego. Otherwise, the actuality of it is look at your life and look at what holds value to you. You know, it's like I used to sit there and think that I wanted all these materialistic things. I wanted to be like a money-driven person. That's all I cared about. But then the more I get down that hole, it's like, how many people are going to actually still be in my lives? How many friends am I going to have? Like, I do like my alone time, but at the same time, I also enjoy people. And I've learned to actually realize, like, I've built all these relationships. I have all these friendships. And it's like, I don't want to lose these just because I got to sit there and spend all this time away from everybody working. Just to have a few more cool things in my life that, I guess for me, I'm a big shower person. I like to show off the things I have or like just invite people into my life and like really know me fully. So if I was to sit there and sacrifice all that time to get all these nice things, but then I have no one to show, what's it's worth anyways? Right?
Accolades, man. That's what I call them. You know, as you're gathering certain accolades, you lose some in the other criteria. You know, you're like, okay, I want to go this direction, but you don't want to go this direction. You want to sit over here. You know. So as I continue to drive in this direction, we're only getting farther and farther away.
Yep.
You know, so it's like
the Paul Walker.
yeah,
Vin Diesel type
it's like okay, so if I wanna go up the scale in my life and you wanna continue to sit here, I can't carry you up. You know, I can't put you on the leash and fucking put you on my back and carry you there. Maybe eventually one day, you know, you're fortunate enough to bless somebody and be like, hey man, you know, you can go start this with this, or you can go blow it. It's your choice.
Yeah.
So now, do you want to drive in that direction and get up here with me, or are you gonna continue to go that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, it's a sad thing for sure.
It's tough because like because sometimes you build so many memories with that person. you know?
Exactly.
You grew up with them. and then
Exactly.
You see them change into a different person, and you're like, I can't grow with you. I'm done growing with you. You know, my story with you is done. But it's like you hold on to so many memories. It's really tough for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Finding that balance too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
Always
yeah,
comes
man.
back to
Hell
that,
yeah.
I'd say.
Damn. It's tough. You know, I'm not a greedy person. I like my accolades, man. I'd be content if I go get a you know, even it don't even gotta be a 4-story house, but I say a 4-story house. That's my like American
Yeah,
dream.
yeah, like white picket fence type.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
4-story house, a GT3 RS in the driveway, and a nice family. I'm chilling, bro. Like, as long as I had that, I knew I had enough money to buy that plus my house and still have my family. I'm good. Like,
Rich in many ways. Yeah.
yeah,
Honestly.
exactly, man. It's like I got the car I wanted. That was like an all-time dream. I'd be okay with that, and I got the family that loves me. And I got the house that fucking sit comfortably in, and people can come over and enjoy it, and you know, we're all fucking having a good time.
Literally.
That's a fucking dream, honestly. Yeah.
Sometimes the best memories are not the money. It's the memories that you make with the people that are around you.
100%.
That's real. Yeah.
100%. All right, you got a last final question before we get into our finals?
Last final question, man. I know we've been trying to get you on here for a little bit now. I've been letting Wade hound you down.
That's my bad. I had to cancel last time. That's on me.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
say
my
anything.
fault.
I was just like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna get Riley on here eventually.
Yeah.
But when you finally got on here, man, what was your initial thought that it was gonna be, and what did you get out of filming a podcast with us?
I was 100% super scared. I have never really been in like videos. I hate having attention on me. So I was like, shoot, like 3 dudes in a camera. Does it get gayer than that?
I think I found the intro clip.
Literally, dude.
Oh man, but after sitting down and like really, cause Wade and I have had our heart to hearts, but like you and I, Simon, have never really like chatted.
Yeah.
So I was under the impression it was like, oh man, like what if I fuck up? You know, like I'm gonna say something bad. This dude's gonna hate me. But after like sitting down, hanging out with you guys,
yeah.
I build these
false perceptions.
Yeah, false perceptions in my head where it's like I judge you and that's a problem. Like where I judge you and then it's just like I don't want to fuck up so that you judge me in a certain way. So then I overthink everything. But it's just like just relax, you know.
Yeah.
So after being on the podcast, it genuinely felt like there was no camera there, and it felt like we were just having a good conversation. And
fuck yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I think that's the goal if I'm correct, right? I think it really hit the nail there. So. 10 out of 10 experience. I really fucked with it. I like it a lot.
Hey, that I'm not gonna lie. That's been the best answer that we've gotten out of all that time that's question been asked. Like, that's it right there.
Yeah,
that takes a cake for sure.
Well, I appreciate you guys have been like great hosts. Like again, like as a first time for me, like I thought the hosts have been great. So don't sleep on what you guys are doing. Like I think you guys cooking here
thanks, man.
for sure.
Fuck. My last question to you, man. It was kind of similar.
Let me do mine.
You didn't get my bad.
I didn't do mine yet. My last question is, what's something you've been needing to get off your chest?
Woo.
Oh, bad. I just honestly, I feel like I've been having a lot of hatred building up lately. Yeah, and like I just feel like my work's been stressing me out. I feel I'm not getting recognized at home, and I feel like sometimes that I fucked up, and so I have all this pent up stuff, and just like there's no really healthy way for me to let it out. But now that the weather's getting good, I can like go back in hammock and stuff, because I know like everyone's got their own outlets. Like you got your cars, you got your bike, and it's like for me, just this whole entire winter I've had like no outlet. So it's been really tough, but I'm hoping to get all that negative vibes and energy out of me. But yeah, just get that off my chest. Like I just feel like I just got a lot of negative energy in me, and need to get it out, and just need to talk it out, So honestly, like having this podcast allowed me to like talk about things and have a genuine conversation with you guys, and I feel a lot better. So thank you guys, honestly.
Well, thank you.
So
thank you, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Man, we got a couple clips that could be the intro.
Bro, that's the realest anyone's ever answered that question too. For something you get off your chest.
Literally, man. Fuck. All right, man. Last thing that I got for you, man. Yeah, a little drum roll. What's something that you want to tell the people, man? Like whether it be somebody back at home, you got siblings, right?
Yeah.
Whether it be one of your siblings or just somebody that needs to hear something from you, man. What's something that you want to tell them?
I think it's just to just relax. Like I think for a lot of my family and friends, we're all kind of in situations where it's kind of like it's getting pretty tense out there. So it's just like, let's relax. Sometimes it's fine to take it day by day and just like don't need to overthink everything so far in the future. Maybe have some fun. We're all here once, so we're all just living. Might as well make the best of it as we can, and sometimes it sucks, but like that's life,
Damn.
It sucks, but you gotta find the things that make it worth living. So yeah, just relax a little bit. Go outside, touch some fucking grass. Like facts. Oh yeah, that's all I got.
Fuck, man. That's
man.
fucking great.
It's been a great episode,
Hell
man.
yeah, man.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate you.
Episode
58.
58. One thing in life.
Thing in life. Take it easy and breezy.